from hiking along canyons to gazing at starlit skies. These are the activities at Zion National Park that should be explored by every adventure seeker. Utah is a state known for its stunning beauty, particularly its incredible parks. But when it comes to providing the perfect adventure, no park comes close to Zion. The best thing about Zion is its extensive network of trails that are perfect for hiking. Whether you're looking to go on a casual stroll or a hardcore trek, you'll find just the right trail for you. Everybody's heard of the Narrows, one of the most thrilling hikes, not only in Zion, but in the entire United States. True to its name, this is the narrowest section of the Zion Canyon, and most of the trail is through the blue waters of the Virgin River, surrounded by huge cliff walls. The water levels vary throughout the hike, sometimes as deep as your ankles and sometimes up to your waist, depending on when you visit. The scary fun part is that the further you go, the narrower and narrower the canyon gets, leading to some uniquely beautiful views. The iconic Angel's Landing can also provide you with a unique view, but from a dizzying height. If you manage to climb a challenging 1,500 feet in just over 2 miles, you'll get your reward in the form of stunning 360-degree views of the canyon and gorge below. Not all iconic hikes live up to the hype, but the adrenaline rush, the breathtaking views, and the sense of accomplishment you get from reaching the top make Angel's Landing simply unforgettable. Another unforgettable hiking route is called the Subway, one of the most exclusive hiking trails you'll see. Despite the fact that there's a cap on the number of visitors and it requires a permit, it is one of the most popular hikes at Zion. The hidden beauty, the lack of crowds, and the horseshoe-shaped course all make it one of the most fulfilling hikes you can go on. The West Rim Trail in Zion National Park is no walk in the park either, literally. It's a long-distance trek that starts at Lava Point and winds its way down into the heart of Zion Canyon. As you descend, the views just keep getting better and better. Be warned, this hike is super difficult, so plan accordingly. The payoff? Breathtaking scenery, light crowds, and the satisfaction of traveling the entire length of Zion. You can tackle it as a super long day hike, or break it up into a 2-day backpacking adventure. Now, hiking is super fun, of course, but your adventure at Zion would be incomplete without rock climbing. With cliff walls that reach up to a colossal 2,000 feet in height, this is the ultimate climbing capital of the world. The Navajo Sandstone provides an excellent route for climbers of all experiences, even if you're totally new to climbing. Just south of Angel's Landing, the Great White Throne has an awesome climbing route, south face diagonal. The location is considered safe now that park services have completed their renovations, so the ascent is achievable, even if challenging. Just follow the Sandstone Ramp Road, and in a few hours, you'll be seated upon the White Throne from where you'll get a breathtaking view of Zion Canyon, something only the most dedicated climbers will ever see. Another one of the most legendary rock climbing areas is the Walls of Zion. It has a number of routes and a variety of options for adventure. Some climbs can take days or even weeks to complete. One of the most famous routes here is the Moonlight Buttress, which is an intimidating 1,300 feet tall. This climbing route is known internationally for being one of the toughest. Pitch after pitch of difficult splits and corners, this place has been described as unparalleled, parallel perfection for challenging climbs. Remember that the best climbing happens in spring and fall, when neither the summer heat nor the winter moisture affects the rocks at Zion. So, get your permits and plan accordingly. If hiking is too slow for you, biking is also one of the best ways to explore Zion's beauty. You can cruise along the scenic Zion Canyon Drive, pedaling beneath the cliffs all the way to the Temple of Sinawava, where the Virgin River is located near the Narrows. The addition of the Zion Canyon shuttle system has made the park more bike-friendly. The cycling options provided at Zion National Park are excellent. Single-track and double-track mountain bike trails are available just outside the park boundaries. The Purus Trail is the only official bike path, but the park roads themselves have become popular cycling routes. But if you truly want an adventure, you can go off-road on rugged terrain and explore what lies beyond. By far, one of the most underrated places in the entire park is the Kolob Canyons area. Located in the northwest corner of Zion, this place is not well known or well visited, but the views are just as beautiful. The area is known for its hoodoos, aka those iconic tall columns of rocks Utah is famous for, along with many other unique geological formations. People prefer to drive through this place, but it has many short side trails that are excellent for a biking adventure. You can also go mountain biking on the Gooseberry Mesa Trail, a 10-mile ride free from RVs and tourists where you'll find deafening, peaceful silence. But if you want a true adrenaline rush, Bunker Creek Trail follows a single-track route that begins at an elevation of 11,000 feet on top of Bryan Head Peak and ends at Pangitch Lake after a crazy 3,000-foot descent. Happen to be visiting Zion in the summer? The best way to cool off is to go on a swim. One of the best and biggest swimming areas in the park is the Virgin River Swimming Hole. This area is only swimmable at some points, but it's enjoyable nonetheless. The area was created when a small dam collapsed and a pool was formed. Right above it, the place is shallow enough for young kids to splash around. Though, if you want a deeper swim, you'll have to visit Pine Creek Waterfall. This is one of those rare places that is not advertised by the park, so not many people know about it. To reach this beautiful 15-foot waterfall and its pond, you'll have to go through some boulder climbing, but once you get there, you'll never want to leave. There's also a sandy, beach-like area near the pond, where you can relax and have some lunch. If you can't make up your mind between hiking, climbing, and swimming, why not combine all of them for the ultimate adventure? Canyoneering is an outdoor activity that combines route finding, rappelling, problem-solving, swimming, and hiking. If that sounds like your kind of thing, head on over to Keyhole Canyon. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, this canyon is a good choice to start with. You'll get a taste of the technical challenges of canyoneering, such as short rappelling and down climbing, but with a short distance and a quick completion time. By far, this is one of the most popular canyons to visit. Otherwise, canyoneering is considered quite dangerous and should only be attempted by those who have technical experience. It's worth hiring a professional guide to teach you the skills you need. Make sure you visit these areas in small groups to improve your overall experience. If you're on the old-fashioned side, you can trade your bike or hiking shoes for a horse and get the full Wild West experience. All year round, several stables within the park offer guided horseback riding tours. Unlike cars or bikes, horses are quieter than humans on foot, so you've got a better shot of spotting some of Zion's amazing wildlife. On horseback, you'll be able to easily see deer, bighorn sheep, squirrels, and foxes. As you ride through the canyons and meadows, along rivers and other scenic views, you'll be seeing Utah exactly as cowboys did during the Wild West. And what can be more adventurous than that? Speaking of wildlife, Zion National Park has 78 species of mammals alone, with an amazing 291 species of birds, 44 reptile species, and 8 species of fish, and that's only scratching the surface. This park is absolutely perfect if you want to watch wildlife. From the graceful mule deer to the endangered California condor and other species of birds, this park is a haven for a diverse array of animal species. Who knows, you might even come across the rare elusive mountain lion, whose presence adds an air of mystery to the park. They're mostly active at night, but their sightings are a real treat. But it isn't just the wildlife that is worth watching. Zion National Park is a stargazer's paradise. With minimal light pollution and vast open spaces, the park offers breathtaking views of the night sky. If you're staying within the canyon and don't want to venture far, Watchman Campground, located right next to the visitor center, provides a convenient location with open areas for sky gazing. For the truly adventurous stargazers, venturing out to the Checkerboard Mesa Pullout offers an unmatched experience. This remote location has minimal obstructions and an even more immersive view of the night sky. Just make sure to have a designated driver and proper headlights if you choose to drive at night. So, from gazing at starlit skies to hiking along canyons, these were the essential activities at Zion National Park that should be explored by every adventure seeker.